Have you ever pondered why mistakes often feel like a heavy burden instead of a stepping stone to success? The truth is, mistakes are an intrinsic part of our journey towards success. They are not roadblocks, but rather signposts guiding us to a better path. Let's think about this for a moment. Imagine you're embarking on an adventure, a journey towards a goal. Along the way, you're bound to make a wrong turn, or maybe even lose your map. These are your mistakes. They can feel like setbacks, yes, but they also offer invaluable lessons. Every wrong turn teaches you something about the terrain, equipping you with the knowledge to navigate better. Now, it's important to recognize that this shift in perspective, from viewing mistakes as setbacks to seeing them as lessons, requires emotional control. It's natural to feel frustrated or disappointed when things don't go as planned. However, maintaining a positive outlook in the face of failure is pivotal. It's about understanding that every failure is a stepping stone, bringing you one step closer to success. Think about all the successful people you admire. Each one of them has a story of failure behind their triumph. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. His journey to inventing the light bulb wasn't smooth sailing. He made thousands of unsuccessful attempts. But did he view these as setbacks? No. He famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This is the attitude we should strive for. So let's start viewing our mistakes not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth. Let's embrace them, learn from them, and use them as stepping stones to success. After all, it's through making mistakes that we gain wisdom. And it's this wisdom that ultimately leads us to success. Remember, the path to success is paved with lessons learned from mistakes. So, let's start walking this path with a new perspective and a renewed sense of determination. Now, you might wonder how to extract wisdom from your mistakes. It starts with honest analysis. Mistakes, failures, missteps, they all carry a wealth of information waiting to be deciphered. But where to begin? The answer is simple, yet profound. Analysis. Think of it as a post-mortem of your mistakes, a time to dissect and understand what went wrong. Analyzing failures isn't about self-flagellation or dwelling on the past. It's about unearthing the underlying factors, the decisions, actions, or lack thereof that led to the undesired outcome. It's about shining a light on the blind spots, the assumptions, and the misjudgments. So how do you perform this analysis? Tools and techniques abound, but let's focus on a few practical ones. First, reflection. Take a step back, clear your mind, and revisit the situation. What were your thoughts, feelings, and actions? What could you have done differently? Second, feedback. Seek input from others. Sometimes an outside perspective can illuminate aspects you might have overlooked. Third, journaling. Write down your thoughts and observations. It helps in organizing your thoughts and spotting patterns over time. Remember, this analysis is a crucial step in your journey. It's the bridge between your past mistakes and future improvements. It's the key that unlocks the door to wisdom and growth. Analyze to realize, that's the motto when it comes to learning from your mistakes. Once you've analyzed your mistakes, it's time to turn them into teachable moments. It's about taking the raw materials of our failures and crafting them into a blueprint for success. This process begins with creating a concrete action plan based on the mistakes we've made. Each mistake is a puzzle piece, and together they form a picture of where we went wrong and, more importantly, where we can go right. Think about a time you failed. Rather than dwelling on the negative, ponder on the lessons learned. What could you have done differently? What will you do differently next time? This is the foundation of your action plan. It's not about preventing mistakes, but rather preparing for them, understanding them, and knowing how to navigate them when they arise. Let's consider some examples of successful strategies implemented after failures. Thomas Edison famously made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. But instead of seeing each failed attempt as a mistake, he saw it as a step closer to success. He used each failure as a teachable moment, a stepping stone on his path to illumination. Embrace your mistakes as opportunities for personal growth. They are not signs of weakness or incompetence, but rather evidence of trying, of daring to step outside your comfort zone. And when you do that, you grow. You become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So share your stories. Let's celebrate our mistakes not as failures, but as the stepping stones they truly are. Turn your mistakes into stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Even the brightest stars have their moments of darkness. Let's delve into some celebrity stories. Consider the journey of J.K. Rowling, a single mother on welfare who faced numerous rejections before publishing the world-renowned Harry Potter series. Or Thomas Edison, whose teachers told him he was too stupid to learn anything. He went on to hold over 1,000 patents, including the invention of the electric light bulb. Reflect on the inspiring story of Walt Disney, who was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination and having no original ideas. Yet he built an empire on his creative genius, forever changing the world of animation. And let's not forget Oprah Winfrey, who was demoted early in her career for being unfit for television. Today, she's a media mogul, inspiring millions worldwide. These individuals didn't just overcome their failures, they used them as stepping stones towards success. Remember, every successful person has a tale of failures behind them. Now that you understand the wisdom of mistakes, what steps will you take to turn your failures into success? This is not just a question, but a challenge. A challenge to embrace your stumbles, to dissect them, learn from them, and then use them as stepping stones on your path to success. It's time to cast away the fear of failure, to replace regret with resolve, and to turn disappointment into determination. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise, a hidden opportunity waiting to be discovered, so let's embrace this journey together. Share your stories, your plans, your transformations. How have your failures shaped your path to success? How have they taught you, changed you, and propelled you forward? Your stories can inspire others, just as the stories we've shared today have hopefully inspired you. Thank you for your time. Remember, success often starts with failure, so make the most of it. Subscribe, like, and share your path to success through the wisdom of mistakes. Until next time, friends.